Well, here it is, a rainy spring morning in Maine. And here's one of the things that I love about spring, the rebirth. See my peonies back there poking out. Ooh, wait till you see my peonies. They are gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not the most fabulous gardener, but I do enjoy it very much. That's the in-ground garden that I petition off into square foot, 4 by 4 foot sections. There are my 2 raised beds that desperately need new wood around them because the wood that's currently there is rotting. Let's see. There's one forsythia. There's a lovely birdhouse that came from my in-laws' property. And here are old tool heads that used to be my dad's. I love them. And here are the daffodils. Well, I think they're daffodils, the ones that I was talking about yesterday. Aren't they sweet? Aren't they pretty? All right, I have got to get to work. So maybe I'll see you later. Maybe I won't. You'll have to check back. You'll have to check back. Alrighty. Have a good day. Everybody, thanks for stopping in. From my heart to yours. Just thought I'd show you this metal chair that I painted several years ago, sort of to look like the pottery, the yellow ware pottery. Anyway, see ya. We have deer in the backyard. Yeah, the spots you see are a window that needs to be cleaned. There's 2 right there. And there's 1 over there. They're so lovely. I'm happy for them to eat our grass. Just don't want them eating vegetables and flowers. Enjoy your snack, you beautiful creatures. Enjoy your snack. There's the vegetable garden and my kidney-shaped flower garden. And 2 raised beds and a 4x8 in the ground that was our asparagus bed, but it's never really yielded that many spears at one time. Usually there's a couple of spears and not enough for a meal, so I usually just pick them and snack on them raw right out of the garden. See the beautiful white tails? The white tail of that deer. She was just wagging it. All right. I'm off. There they go. Getting ready to head back in the woods. think I spooked him a bit when I opened the curtain. See those beautiful, beautiful white tails? Where do they get their name from? White-tailed deer. Have a good night, friends. Have a good night and be safe. Good evening. It is getting late. I had my hair cut yesterday. Shout out to my hairstylist, Cynthia. Don't look at my hair tonight, Cynthia. I took a shower earlier and didn't do anything with my hair. Just let it dry on its own, so it's got a little bit of funk going on. Cynthia said yesterday that something about, I forget how she worded it, but something like something to do with maybe I might want to wear some makeup for my YouTube videos so I don't look like death warmed over. She probably didn't use that term, but that's a term my mother used to say fairly often. So I kind of look like death warmed over a little bit. I have hardly any eyelashes, and sometimes when I look at myself, I think, oh man, what beady little eyes you have. Oh well, like I said in my first video, you're gonna get the real me. Good, bad, or ugly, whatever, this is me. This is me. That's a song, I think. This is me. I think in song lyrics, I can't sing to save my soul, but I think in song lyrics. So anyway, this is me. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of my yard. And what else did I show you? The beautiful deer in the backyard. I'm already in my pajamas, by the way. That's why you're only seeing me from here up. Anyway, I get a box in the mail today. As I said, I'm a quilter and I sew. And most quilters have a thing for fabric. Well, yes, I have a thing for fabric. It is such a weakness of mine. I have got a lot of fabric in my stash, as most quilters do. So I don't need more fabric, but you just see fabric sometimes and it speaks to you and you want to buy it. Some people might say I have enough fabric to choke a horse. I don't know. Anyway, when I first started quilting, I think the first quilt shop that I went to was one that specialized in reproduction fabrics. So that was my first love. The majority of the fabric that I have in my stash is reproduction fabric. I will be showing you some of my quilts and things at some point. But anyway, one of the things that I got in the mail today is kind of a vintage fabric. It's not reproduction fabric, but it looks vintagey. Look at those beady eyes. Anyway, here it is. Well, that's going to be backwards, but anyway, it's Mercantile. It's called Mercantile, designed by Lori Holt, and her company is Bee in My Bonnet. But anyway, it's, let's see if you can see. Yeah, so different colors, different colors of some of the same prints. For those of you who don't know much about fabric design, when a fabric designer makes a collection, they do different colorways, as they're called, colorways. And so there'll be one print, like this print is in blue, and there's probably that same print and maybe that's it, in a different colorway. So anyway, this line spoke to me. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I loved it, and so I bought it. So anyway, I'm not going to yammer on much more tonight because it's late, and I still want to chant. Yes, chant. I said chant because I practice Nichiren Buddhism, and what I chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And see that, ooh, let's see if I can do it. Right there. I made that. That is applique, needle turn. I did needle turn applique for the letters, and then I did some machine quilting around it. And yeah, it's got a border and it's got lotus flower. So I will be talking probably quite a bit about my Buddhist practice. It's amazing. It's made such a big difference in my life. Yeah, it's an incredible practice. Boy, I hope I look better next time you see me on video. Ooh. Anyway, I am going to chant now. And I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo to bring out the innate wisdom, compassion, and courage that we all have. Yes, me, you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. We all have this Buddha nature within us. So I practice Nichiren Buddhism with the Buddhist lay organization, SGI, which stands for Soka Gakkai International. I'll leave some links. Down below, so you can check it out if you're interested. Yeah, Buddhism is older than Christianity. Don't know if you knew that, but it is. My first religious experience was when I was very little. My mother went to the Seventh-day Adventist church because my grandmother and aunt did. And then at some point she stopped, and my father was Catholic, though he never went to church until, till I was, 8 or 10, I don't know. And so she converted to Catholicism, so I went to the Catholic Church for some years. I actually used to want to be a nun. So anyway, I did that until I got to be a teenager and didn't want to go anymore, and told my parents they would have to drag me if they wanted me to go to church. Ooh, rebellious teenager. And then when I got to be in my early 30s, a friend of mine was going to a United Methodist church, and she spoke of it often, and it sounded nice, so I thought I would go check that out, and I attended that church for, 2, maybe 3 years. And then I met my husband, and I stopped going. And then in 2018, I was doing a seasonal part-time job after my mom died, and I met my very good friend Shelley, and she there introduced me to Nichiren Buddhism. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. So I have been practicing for 5 years now, and it is it's what resonates most with me. I'll talk more about that later, because I've got to chant, and I've got to get my behind in bed. I don't know if I'm looking at you there, or if I'm looking at you here. Here, I think here. It's so weird that you can't just look at the screen, but I hope it looks like I'm looking at you. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for stopping in again. This is Making It in Maine. I'm Suzanne, and please like, subscribe, hit the notifications button so you'll know when I release a new video. Share if you like. Yeah, from my heart to yours. See you soon. Take care.